Are you in a real relationship or are you in a textationship? Textationships have taken on a new prevalence in the dating world, especially after the pandemic, because everyone was texting then because they couldn't get together. But lo and behold, people have found out that when they text, they can communicate with each other, and yet they can still maintain the anonymity and the distance in their own relationship. They can feel close when they want to, because many times they can say things they wouldn't say face to face, but yet they never have to make the effort or put in the time to meet with someone. People don't usually choose textationships, but they fall into them. They fall into them because they don't want to risk losing the person by standing up and defending or advocating what they need in a relationship. If you've fallen into a textationship, there's many different kinds, because it can happen with coworkers, friends, but most specifically, it can happen with dating and partners. I'm going to go through a few of the ways and what you should do to avoid it. The first one is a friendship textationship. When you meet a friend, they should want to get together with you. If you're constantly texting and touching bases, but you don't have any plans to get together to share your thoughts, to share your lives, just to share your presence, that's probably not a good friendship. If you make a date, and I'd make it easy, a coffee date or something like that, and your friend continues to flake out or make an excuse, then I would let this friendship go, because real relationships want to spend time with you. That's the whole idea of having a friend that's going to stand by you. And secondly, potential partner textationships. You might meet somebody online that you feel like you can talk to all night, and you're texting literally till wee hours into the morning. But when you make a date with this person, or when you try to pin them down when you're going to get together, they always flake out, or they just don't have time, or they're not willing to make time. What you need to do in this example is you need to be direct, and you need to stand up for yourself. You need to say, I want a real date. I want a real meetup. Make it easy though. Make it flexible. A coffee shop is a great place to meet. See how it feels with their presence, because you can be totally smitten with someone, but then when you get together, their presence, their chemistry is not the same, and you owe that to yourself if this is a person you really care about. Thirdly, emotional cheating textationships. Sometimes when couples get together, they're okay when their partner texts friends, or even opposite sex friends. It doesn't matter. They can be flirty on the phone or whatever, but that can also very easily warp into cheating. So this is what I'm going to say about this. You should never send a text that you would not share with your partner, especially to an opposite sex. I don't care how close the two of you are together. If you have nothing to hide, then your partner should be able to read it. As a partner, if you notice that your partner is skittish or really protective of their phone, or they shut it off when you come in the room, that's a significant sign that you need to discuss this. Make sure that when you mention each other, the other person is always included in the text. And not only that, I'm a big proponent in keeping it transparent. Share passwords so both partners can feel secure that there's not something going on behind their back. And lastly, in marriages, yes, textationships can happen in long-term relationships. And it happens like this. You're sending each other GIFs, or you're sending each other texts throughout the day, making it really fun, making them feel cared for, and you like that. But when you come home, if you've lost the ability to communicate one-on-one over a coffee break or going out on a date, that is not a good sign. Texts are supposed to make us closer. They're supposed to make us want to be with each other more. So what I want you to do is focus on making those real dates more likely, and those coffee dates, those 15-minute check-ins every day, mandatory.